Can this chair go lower? No, I'm already there. Okay. Some salt. Okay. This is what it looks like. It's satisfying. It tastes like a nourishing meal, and I'm grateful. Hi Summer. Are you the Summer that gave me those Spur vouchers? To recap this recipe, basically it was my leftover okra stew from yesterday, which, as you know, I fried my garlic, onion, chili, and okra until slightly golden and soft. I added some chili powder, I added chopped tomato, a little bit of water, and I made it into a stew. Before it was done cooking, I added half a can of lentils and seasoned it through. That was delicious. I ate that with pap and rice yesterday, and today I made it as a leftover pasta sauce with these gnocchi. I also added a little bit of soup powder just to change up the flavor, to keep it exciting for the second day. And that's my okra pasta that I'm eating right now. The habanero chili is definitely visible, but it's not as, the habanero, I think it affects your head. Like this part is radiating. You feel like the heat radiating off your head. But in the mouth, it's not that hot compared to a green chili or a red chili. How's your day? Are you in alignment with your purpose? Are you in communication with your higher self? Are you retrieving intuitive guidance? I agree with you, Jesse, but it's already so hot that if I now add more chilies, I feel like I'll be going all in, and I'm wondering, what about today? Thanks, Donovan. Thanks for the gifts, everyone. Fans of vegetarian food, fans of okra pasta. If you come to this channel, part of the free spirit ideology is to nourish your body, to treat your body well. And that's what we do with vegetarian food. Would you make this okra pasta at home? Let me know in the chat. Hi, Jay. At this point, I'm kind of not picking up any of the okra. It's kind of melting. It's become so soft that its texture is barely noticeable against the pasta. I'm getting more of the pasta. I'm definitely getting the lentils. They add some type of earthiness. The soup made a difference. Yeah, I added lentils. It kind of felt like when I was just making it okra and tomato, it kind of felt like it was missing something. If I were doing a spaghetti and that was my spaghetti sauce, it would not have been missing something. But because I was intending to eat it with pap and rice, it did feel like it was missing something. So when I looked at what I have available, between 4-bean mix, chickpeas, lentils, split red lentils, split green peas, and so on, lentils felt like something I hadn't had too recently to add into this. Thanks, Kyle. What's deal dough? I've never heard of that. Is it like deal or no deal, where you have a briefcase of money? Can't. R212, I'm doing well, and you? If I were making chocolate donuts, I would be using a plain dough and I would be dipping it in chocolate and I'll be adding some type of chocolate mousse on the inside. That's what I would be doing. What competition is it, Jay? Yes, Masood. It's me versus myself, so I'm into convenience. I avoid all of the prep time of soaking the lentils, boiling the lentils, or cooking it inside the food. Chuantu, I should make the donuts just for you to have them. I'm not in my donut season. I don't have deep frying equipment. I don't have air fryer equipment. I don't have oven equipment. Well, I would have been making donuts from probably the first week that I lived here. What would I rate the pasta? 6.5. The reason I'm rating it 6.5 is because the only flavor I'm kind of getting is habanero. I'm not getting okra flavor. I'm barely getting lentils. I'm barely getting tomato. It seems like that soup made everything taste the same. So that's why I'm giving it 6.5. Would I make it again? I would make the okra tomato mix. Maybe I'll try something different instead of lentils. I'd try butter beans or I'd try chickpeas or something else. You're talking about baked donuts. You want pasta too. You know what? There's a preemie near you, 212. Get the pasta that's like I'll tell you. It's called Rocco or something. Get that pasta. It's something special. Which, by the way, if you go watch my I think I did a solo journey on New Year's Eve. The New Year's Eve solo journey has me eating that Rocco pasta from Primi. You're talking about baked donuts. Whichever donuts I'm able to make, I would like to make those donuts. There are even recipes for this pasta online. And Kim Badgley has one. Okay. Which of the three is your fave? With this sauce? With this sauce, rice. Rice stands out. It stands out as the whole genre of the meal has changed with rice. It has an Asian feel to it. That's something that stands out to me. Why don't you add some sauces? That's weird. Me adding very peri to this. Me adding tomato sauce to this. You know what I would add? Basil pesto. The soup overpowered the flavor. The soup, I wouldn't say it overpowered the flavor. The flavor was so subtle originally that the soup just came in like a wave, a tidal wave to all of the flavor. You in bed? Would I add cheese to this? Yes, I would. I would add cheese. I would add cheddar. Is there a Primi in Joburg? Where's the Primi pasta in Joburg? Not Primi pasta, Primi piatti. Eastgate. Okay. Only Eastgate. There's one in Four Ways. Oh wait, is that sweat? Oh my god, look at that. This is what habanero will do. Iconic. Okay. Eastgate, Eastgate, Eastgate. Can I walk to Eastgate? Is it possible? Not bad. Yeah, it is spicy, but as I mentioned, you know, my mouth is not hot, just my head is hot. I'm kind of thinking like, do I want more? Am I satisfied? Do I feel full enough, not too full? Let's have some water. Something that I tried today, that portion was small, I agree with you. Something that I tried today, you know, my cravings were just telling me, you're having DeFreeze choc double velvet, there's 2 left in the pack. Get that peanut butter, scoop it, and let's see what that choc peanut butter flavor is like. Amazing. I don't drink as much water as I should, but when I do, you definitely get how like delicious it is. Have you noticed that? It's really delicious. If you're not already following my page, follow for more content. I'm usually cooking a lot, but not more than the average person. Water is hard to go down, especially in winter. Not for me. Personally, I don't want to drink tap water. It's not looking good. But this water, I feel like I've got to develop the habit of normalizing water. And I've been doing that. I've been doing that since I lived here. Since I live here. What did you cook today? I cooked pasta. Do you have fizzy drinks on a daily? No. What did I eat today? I didn't have any fizzy drinks today. The only thing I had in the morning was cappuccino. Sometimes I have ginger tea. I have water. Sometimes I have the kombucha drink. Not the kombucha drink. The moringa drink. Eat more. Eat big to get big. My intuition is saying no. My intuition is saying I want to try those ginger cakes with peanut butter. That's what my intuition is saying. Save space for those ginger cakes and don't eat more. So because I'm trusting my body, as you might know, I spoke about this morning in the Get Ready With Me, that, trust your body, learn your body. My body's saying, not because it's not good, but because I want to not be over full, especially because I'll be in bed sometime. And I've had those nights where I've overeaten and struggled to sleep. Yeah. Okay. I'm at the point now, have you ever done economics? You get to this concept of diminishing marginal returns. I'm at like almost diminishing marginal returns have arrived to the point where just as yesterday I was looking forward to eating this with pasta today I'm not necessarily looking forward to it tomorrow, even though I will eat it tomorrow, but the strong urge is not there anymore. And that happens after 2 days of, the same food for me personally. That's why sometimes people are meal prepping the same item to eat 5 days in a row. I can't do that. Can you do that? Can I see how the pasta looks? This is what it looks like. It looks quite dry at the moment, but that's because most of the pasta now has absorbed the water. Okay, it was delicious. Tomorrow, what will I cook? I want to go see if I can get self-rising flour. Maybe I should do dumplings with butter beans in a curry or something. Peppers and butter beans? Should I buy peppers and make butter beans with peppers and then have that make a white sauce and drop it in the pasta? That would go amazing actually. Thanks for that. But no. When I eat this tomorrow, I'll do it then. So you buy water every day? No, this water has lasted me a long time. In my re-evaluated goals, when it comes to increasing my body mass by 10 kgs by the end of the year, that's not a goal that I'm working on for this year anymore. And if you go to my YouTube channel and you watch that live, watch the breakfast live where it's home of the bean, you see me writing revised goals for the next 5 months of 2025, and I deprioritized that one specifically. I also deprioritized getting a driver's license this year. I deprioritized living in Sea Point. So there are 3 goals that were struck off the list for 2025, only to redirect that mental energy to more important items at the moment. And the reason I brought that up is because if I still was working on that goal, I would be eating a greater portion. Okay. I hope you enjoyed dinner live. Thanks, Junaid. Appreciate that. Which book specifically? I hope you enjoyed dinner live. As you can see, I definitely did as well. Clean the bowl as usual. But when you're your own favorite cook, then you'll end up doing that with your meals. Cut green peppers on the top. Cook your butter beans and fill it in the peppers and close the top. You mean like putting the peppers into the sauce with the butter beans scooped into the top of the peppers? Because I have made stuffed peppers before, but I made them in an oven. Okay, if I join later, it'll probably be dessert live, so catch me then. But thanks for joining this evening's dinner live. I hope you enjoyed me cooking this leftover meal, which, by the way, sometimes you're here and you see that I don't cook something completely fresh, right? It's a blend of old and new. And in this case, I updated my okra stew by adding a vegetable soup, and then I paired it with the pasta. In that way, refreshed it, gave it a new perspective as a meal, which was very delicious. Even though I rated it 6.5. I do recommend you try it. What would I change? I'd probably add carrots, chopped carrots while I'm cooking the okra. What else would I do? I'd probably add cheese over the top. I would make a white sauce and mix it in it, give it some creaminess. And in that way, if I were doing it for another day, which I will be. So if you want to see me eat the white sauce with the pasta, come back tomorrow. Click the link in my bio. Subscribe to my mailing list called Soul Mail. I send out weekly notes related to your peace, calm, and clarity. So if you're interested to develop on your spiritual journey simply by reading your emails and contemplating essential principles on your journey, you're going to get that through my newsletter. And sometimes when I hear kids in the background, my childhood trauma is screaming. It's screaming in the voice of people that hated when I cried. Found it inconvenient, hated it that much that they would attack me, physically beat me to stop me from crying. So when I hear that, I'm taken back there to me being physically abused. Anyways, get my books through the link in my bio. You can also get my art there. You can join Total Freedom Coaching if you feel like you're out of alignment with your authentic life and you want to step into courage, clarity, and freedom. I help people break free from living the wrong life to step into their alignment and to gather greater courage and clarity to take those essential steps that matter to them. So click the link in my bio. There's something there for you. You can also find my YouTube channel. And remember, all lives going forward will be uploaded to my YouTube, so you can watch them at any time. I hope you enjoy that. Thanks, Rosh. Okay, I'll see you again later. Maybe I'll do dessert live, and if I do, you'll see the little pink circle around my icon, so you know to join then if you want to see that. Bye, Pranal. And it'll probably be those ginger cakes with peanut butter, which they're missing a chocolate layer, but I can't think about where will the chocolate layer come from at the moment. Anyways, take care. Yeah, follow me if you're not already following me. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.